All right, look, I know I'm late on this, but I do have a job. So I don't always have a lot of time to make these videos. But if you're looking for something new to watch, I'm going to go over my top 3 movies of the month of August. This will be a really easy list because I only saw 4 movies that came out in August, and I only liked 3 of them. So that made my choices easy. These 3 movies also happen to be what I believe are the best 3 movies of the whole summer. So I think August actually had the best month for movies. I don't know if that's a hot take or anything, but I saw 3 great movies that I all gave 9 out of 10s. So I think that says a lot. Without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with Ne Zha 2. Now, I know technically this movie came out in February, I think. And I think it might have had a limited American release during that time, but they re released it in August with an English dub, and they even got Michelle Yeoh to do the voice of the mom. So I'm gonna count it for August. When I heard that this was the highest grossing animated film of all time, I knew I had to watch it because that alone made me so curious. I was like, what is so great about this movie that it's the highest grossing animated movie of all time? And I believe the 5th highest grossing movie of all time. And it only made like 1% of that money from America. So this is a Chinese animated film, and most of its money was made in China. They went crazy for this movie apparently over there. And I did watch the first Ne Zha before this. I think it is important to see the first one before this because they do the second movie like just jumps right in where the first one left off. And the first one's on Netflix, so you can easily watch it if you have Netflix. The second one is phenomenal. I mean, if you love like anime style action, you will love this movie. This movie is worth all the hype. This deserves all the hype that it got because it is really fucking badass. It is so badass. The climax of this film felt like it went on for a whole hour, and it was awesome. I was never bored during this movie, and it's like damn near 3 hours. And there's some great animation. Like this year has shown me between this and K-pop Demon Hunters, we have seen some really good animated movies that are not from the big 2 companies, DreamWorks and Disney, and Pixar by association of Disney. Ne Zha 2 blows any recent animated Disney movie out of the water. It is so good, so action-packed. If this movie looks and sounds like something you would like, definitely go see it. But make sure you see the first one first because there's some emotional moments in the second one that just won't hit as hard or at all if you haven't seen the first one. Now at number 2, I have Caught Stealing. Now this movie is just a really fun time. I really loved this movie. I did not expect to like this movie as much as I did. Austin Butler gives what I think is a career defining performance in this movie. He is really fucking good. He is so easily likable. Like it's so easy to just get behind his character just because of this tough situation that he finds himself in that isn't even his fault. And we never leave his side throughout this whole movie. Like we are just locked into Austin Butler's perspective. And I actually really like that. This movie also moves at a great pace. Like it is just non-stop, like one thing after another. Just shit getting piled onto Austin Butler's life. There is some downtime, but it's never boring. And if there is any downtime, it's developing its characters. But once things get going, it never stops going. It kind of has like a 90s crime thriller vibe about it. Like this feels like a movie that would have come out in the 90s. And it even takes place in the 90s. So I think that's what it was going for. And the writing is really smart in this movie. I feel like it was very witty and clever, and there's some good foreshadowing in this movie that you don't even recognize as foreshadowing. It's really good. If you like crime thrillers or like any of Quentin Tarantino's films, like you will love this film. And at number 1, I have Weapons. This is the one. Besides Superman, this was the one movie I was looking forward to the most all summer. And I think it delivered. I was a huge fan of Zach Krieger's first film, Barbarian. I really enjoyed Barbarian, and I enjoyed Weapons even more. I think Zach Krieger has cemented himself as a director that we need to look out for. Someone who, every time he comes out with a new film, we're going to be looking forward to it. He just brings such a unique style to the horror genre, I think. And I love how he blends horror and comedy in a believable way. It doesn't feel tone deaf like you might see with a lot of Marvel movies when they try to inject comedy in places where it doesn't fit. In Weapons, I think it fits perfectly, and it just adds to the personality of this film. This film has great personality. All of the performances were great, but I think the standout performance came from Austin Abrams, who plays the junkie. The only other thing I've seen him in is Euphoria, but I think this was his best performance yet. I love the mystery of this film. I love that it's broken up into different chapters, with each chapter following a different character. I did not expect that. And I know some people have problems with the ending because they think it's too outrageous or too over the top or too silly. But I actually really liked the ending, and I like the humor in it. I felt like it fits with the rest of the movie, and I don't mind that it's a little silly. It's definitely meant to be taken silly, but it's like this weird combination of like grotesque and humor. It worked for me, and I think there's not a lot of directors that could pull that off, but thankfully Zach Krieger is somebody who has proven to be able to pull off that tough merge of genres. So those were my top 3 movies of August, as well as the summer as a whole. I also want to give out one more accolade, because there is a movie that came out this summer that I think deserves the title of movie of the summer, maybe even movie of the year. But that's going to be K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, when I made my video for June, I had not seen K-Pop Demon Hunters yet, so I wasn't able to put it on my list. I didn't see it until July. If I did see it in time for that video, I actually would have put it at number 2. I wish I did see it in time, because I think that movie deserves all the recognition that it got. I mean, you've probably already heard of it. Most of you watching this might have already seen it, and if you have seen it, you know how great it is. I feel like it's impossible to hate that movie, and it's one of those movies, especially for someone like me. I didn't think I would even love it. Just by hearing the name, I'm like, oh, this movie doesn't seem like it's really made for me. But no, my girlfriend, she really wanted me to watch it with her. She saw it without me, and then she's like, oh, you gotta watch this. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch it with you. And I fucking loved it. I still have the song stuck in my head to this day. The songs are so good, but the animation is beautiful. Like, this summer was such a good summer for animation between Neja 2 and K-Pop Demon Hunters. This movie just did a lot for the movie industry, especially for animated films. I loved this movie so much that I went to go see it in theaters when they released it in August for a weekend. And it still made like $18 million, even though they only had showtimes on Saturday and Sunday. They didn't even have Friday or Thursday. And it wasn't playing at any AMCs, which is crazy. So it was able to make 18 million on only Saturday and Sunday, and without the biggest theater chain in the country. That's crazy. That means I actually paid to go see this movie, because I'm an AMC A-list member, so I don't pay for my movie tickets anymore. And usually I never go see movies outside of an AMC, because why would I? I have my membership. I actually went and spent money on a ticket to see K-Pop Demon Hunters at Cinemark. And it was great to see that the theaters were filled for this movie. Of the 12 theaters in the Cinemark building, 6 of them were dedicated to K-pop Demon Hunters. That is half of the building. So that's how big of a deal this movie was. They were having show times like every half hour. It was crazy. It better win the Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. It better win Best Original Song at the Oscars. If it doesn't, then something's wrong with Hollywood. But yeah, I really loved that movie, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the sequel. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you've seen any of the movies I talked about in this video. And I think I'm going to stop doing the top 3 movies each month. I feel like they're not doing as well as I hoped. So this is probably going to be the last month I do this. But let me know if you want me to keep doing them. And maybe I'll keep doing them. I read and respond to all of my comments, so please feel free to leave a comment. And if you haven't already, please like the video and consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I talk a lot about movies and some other stuff too. I've actually been meaning to do another non-movie related video, so that'll probably be my next video. But anyway, that's all for me now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.